Right, welcome back to the final part of this Hacker RP18 restoration. Everything's back together. Front panel was refoamed, rear panel was refoamed. I've got the grill off one set, I've got the rear grill off another set. New knobs, I think, if I remember, I only had these two. Now, when I put it all back together and just put the batteries, connected the batteries up to test it, it worked really well on AM, and I was picking up quite a few foreign stations as I quickly tuned across. I then switched it off to put the batteries properly inside the case and shut the back cover up from memory, switched it on, and AM was pretty much dead, very low gain. It still receives, but at the time I thought, if you remember, I left the AF117s in, and I thought a tin whisker had finally bridged a gap and causing one of the transistors to stop working properly. So I removed the three AF117s one at a time, testing in between. No luck. I don't know what it is. I've changed all the electrolytics, or I had changed all the electrolytics, if you remember, and restuffed them where you can see them. So it's not that. I suspect it's a resistor gone high or something. I've just tweaked the alignment. It wasn't very far off anyway. So I don't know if anyone's got any bright ideas, if they've come across this problem before. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise I'm going to have to take this radio, well, not otherwise, I am going to have to take this radio apart again and look at it on the scope. Inject a signal and work through the stage just to see where it's losing gain. So that's probably going to take me a while, and it's not something that I think I'm going to film at the moment. I'm quite confident doing it. It's just whether someone wants to really sit and watch me fault finding for what might take a while. As I say, I suspect it's a resistor. The transistors all seem to be working okay, so I'll check the voltages and things like that, and I'll report back maybe one day, because at the moment I want to turn my attention to a valve set I've got in the back of the car. So what did I learn from this? That the refoaming was fairly easy to do. That's got a bit of dirt from where I've just rolled it over. Yeah, the refoaming was fairly easy to do. You do need to apply a bit of heat. You've got to watch that you don't get any little tears. Sometimes you can't see the stress fractures that have appeared in this wreck scene over the years, and by manoeuvring it about, as you can see, there's one here that I've tried to cover up that was probably there anyway. Yeah, so little bit of heat, loads of time, proceed carefully, don't use razor blades or a knife to peel the glue joint back. Yeah, and it all went ahead pretty smoothly. Even the back, where I used twisted wires to push the back down, that seems to have held really well. Obviously don't forget to put the black muslin cloth in the back or the front, between the grill and the rest of the case, as I nearly did on this. I was just about to seal this one up, sort of thing, and forgot to put the black muslin cloth behind this grill. Luckily I hadn't glued anything down, but I was just about to start to pinch the wires down to try and tighten this up. No. So I need to get a new handle for it at some time, because this is not original to the specific year of this model. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. It's just really annoying that AM doesn't work properly. Right, this is FM, and the volume control was about 33% of the way around. So no problem. Right, now on medium wave, BBC Radio 5 is one of our strongest stations. I get it very well everywhere. Now listen to this, I'll turn the volume up to about maybe 50–60% here, I guess. Up to 330. Can hardly hear it.
Decides not to in the end.
The volume's on full there. I don't know. I really don't know. I've, as I say, I looked at the alignment. That was pretty much there, so I'm going to have to go through it and fault find. I suspect a resistor that's gone really high, or you know, or something like that. I think all the transistors are working. I'm going to have to get in there and take it apart. But anyway, I'd like to move on now and do something a little bit different. And the fact that this doesn't work on medium wave or long wave very well reminds me of this set that I've had a while. This is the later RP18 and this doesn't work at all on medium wave and long wave. This has got silicon transistors in it, so it should work. I've cleaned the waveband switches. I mean, it was sold to me as not working on medium wave and long wave, and I thought it was an an AF117 set, and it actually wasn't. It's full of it's a later silicon set, so it works very well on FM. Doesn't work on medium wave and long wave, and I really wanted this as a kitchen set. I've already got a Sovereign downstairs as a kitchen set, but I really wanted a blue one just for something, you know, different. So if anyone's got any ideas, be glad to hear from you on why medium wave and long wave are low gain. I've got a slight problem with Sovereigns. I've got quite a lot of them. So there's four here. I've got another one behind me. I've got about 5 or 6 up in the loft, one in the kitchen. Someone needs to go and seek help, I think, and that might be me. Coming up, I've got a GEC Bakelite set in the back of the car. I did record some video about 3 weeks ago on a valve set that I picked up, a Ferranti. So when I post it, and I'm recording this on the 3rd of April, now this is the Ferranti set. This is an AC/DC set. When I post the video footage, that will be from about 3 weeks ago up to a month ago. Sometimes I record things and I get a bit fed up, or something else comes up that I'm more excited in, so I don't ever post it. This one's quite nice, from about 1954, quite a thin set. Anyway, I might post a video footage on that, or I might save that to a later date and post that up. It's not all that exciting. Well, it is actually, it's really exciting. Nothing happens, the radio just works. And I might start work on this GEC set in a minute, because I'll need to work on some valves. I've had enough of transistors for the moment. I like shining up transistor radios, and they look nice, you know, because you can move them around the house, and you know, keeps the house looking interesting, all the different radios. But I just much prefer working on valve sets. You know, they're bigger, it's all point to point. So yeah, just for me personally, I love transistor sets. I love my hackers. I love cleaning them up and making them look shiny and everything. I prefer electrical, you know, the electrical side. I much prefer working on valve radios and test equipment and things. So there we go. I'm going to end it here. The missus was very kind and she's bought me a new video camera, which I'm filming this with. It's a Sony camera, HD camera, hoping it's turning out okay. I struggle with lighting in here. I've got 3 lights on at the moment. I'm in a small sort of bedroom here that was a bedroom, is my workshop. Yeah, so anyway, I hope the video is a little bit better than it has been. I've been using a Sony Bloggy for the last year, which you know, is great. I keep it in here. This is what I have been filming my videos on, which is great. You know, nice screen to work. You know, it's like a mobile phone almost, just without the phone. Easy to use, reasonable quality. It just struggles with light, I think, but we'll see how this one goes. So the missus was very nice. I don't know whether she gave it to me because she likes me or because she wants to get rid of me and just keep me in this room up here making YouTube videos and stuff, so she wants me out the way in effect. But whatever, you know, it was very nice of her, I thought. Right, okay, thanks for watching, and we'll get back onto Valve radios, I think.